Assalamu alaikum. So from part 2 we stopped at the convincing power or negotiation skill for a project manager. Now we will move forward. Team management. A project manager must be able to bring a team together and move them in one direction. I will share a saying with you that it is very easy to make a lot of fool people or foolish people to work together, but it's very difficult to make even two wise people work together. Why? Because if you don't have a team management skills, you cannot make two skilled worker work together. They will be always fighting with each other and arguing. So that's why team management is one of the basic skills. Like communication skill, team management is one of the basic skills which is required for a project manager, no matter a big organization or small organization, because a project manager first task is dealing with the team. He is 50 to 60% blind. Team are his eyes or his hands. He is relied on team. He is relying on the team. So if he cannot manage the teams or put the teams working on the goals and on the time, meeting the timelines, then he cannot deliver the project on time. So team management skill is also one of the basic skills needed, and we will also practice this skill a lot in our when we will be having our face to face classes. Time management. As we know, project is something which is to be finished. A project have to finish on time. Why? Because if a project is not delivered on time, the customer will give you some plenties, your image will be gone, you will not get further projects. So whenever there is a project planning, we will always plan less time. Why? In order to remain on the safe side. If the project time duration is 1 year, then in planning it will be always 8 or 9 months. There will be 2 months saving because there can be some risk, disasters, any problems or issues. So the time management, in order to keep the time management skills, we always first in planning we will save the time by planning a 1 year project to 9 months or 10 months. Secondly, a project manager have skill to check the follow up for his projects, that if all the tasks are meeting the deadlines or not. Project manager must be able to create a project timeline and maintain those deadlines, because in planning they said okay, these are the deadlines, but maintaining those deadlines are very important in order to complete the project on time. Next one is risk management. What is risk management? Whenever a project is planned, in planning phase we always make a list of risks which can affect the projects. When we will study about the risk management, its whole topic we will study, we will see that there are many type of risks. There are some type of risks which we can handle before they occur. Some type of risks are those which we know that it will occur, but we will prepare something that when this risk will come, we will do this thing or this activity in order to eliminate this risk. And the third type is, we know that this risk will come, but we also know that we can't do anything. But even we can't do anything, we will do planning. That we can't do anything, so for alternate we will plan that if this risk will come, we will do this alternate thing. So a project management manager is the first person who will think about all this risk and made a proper planning so that there should be no disaster from this risks. Problem solving. A project manager must be able to gather information with the associated pros and cons. A problem solving skill is something when you are not only positive, but you also know both pros and cons, positive and negative things of your project. Whatever solution you are giving, you know the consequences, you know that what can be the negative side of this activity or project, but you always come up with a solution. That is called the strong problem solving skills will allow manager to have a structured approach to solving problem. Sometimes there are people, when problem comes, they lift their hand and say that we can't do anything in that, or they will do something and say that we can't do more than this. That is not a problem solving approach. A problem solving person will always come with a solution. So that is also you can say one of the basic skills a project manager should have, because from the beginning till the delivery time there will be thousands of problems coming every day, and a project manager should solve this problem. Team will never solve those problems because they are not dealing with those projects, they are only dealing with the activity they are doing. Even their activity is delayed for few hours or few days, it it will not affect them, but it will only affect the project management team or project manager. So that's why he is the person who should have a project solving or solution giving skill. Budget management. As I told you, the project management is in contact with account department. That is most important also, because they always have a, whenever they apply for a project or apply for a bid in order to get the project, a company always give a minimum price or minimum cost. If they won that project, then the second challenge is their budget management. They have to do planning that how they can complete the project in the given budget. And same as from the time management, like in time management, if the project is of 12 months, they try to complete it in 8, 9 or 10 months so that they can save 2 months, and if there is any issues or late or delay, then they can overcome that issue. Same in the budget management. A project management manager should have skill to manage the budget from the very beginning, and it needs not only skill, it needs a lot of experience for him. For example, if he know that he have to buy some type of raw material in order to complete his project, then he will also check the international market for the currencies, the cost of the raw materials. If the prediction is showing that the cost will rise in next few months, so he have to do the management related to budget, and within remaining in that budget limit, he have to buy those raw materials. So before those price increasing. So this skill he have to be in order to complete the project within a given budget. Motivation, especially in technical teams, it's quite different from the traditional management like HR management or something. They totally work on the rules. But when we come towards the technical management or dealing with the technical teams or IT teams, rules are there, but motivation is more important. If you can examine any two managers, manager from HR department, manager from a bank, or manager from a IT or technical industry, you will see a very large difference between them, difference in their attitude, difference in their speaking. A technical manager or IT manager or IT project manager is always a person who know how to keep the team happy, how to repeatedly motivate them. Because in technology industry, people can get frustrated or people can get annoyed very easily during the projects and doing technical stuff. So a manager should know how he keep them happy, how to keep the team motivated. So this is also one of the basic skill a project manager should do. If he will not do this motivation or keep the team happy, then maybe team will go on strike, team will leave him in the middle of the project by frustration. So that's why he can do this by doing some activities, gatherings, and other motivated things. So motivation skill is also the basic skill a project manager should have. Technical writing, a project manager is always getting reports from his different teams in different departments, and the final report or final drafting is in the hand of the project manager. He should have a good knowledge of technical writing about the project reports, memos, and other project related documents. He should be a good technical writer. Adaptability, during the project there will be some new technologies, maybe his team will introduce him, which can help deliver the project or save the time. So he should not be a such type of person who feel fear to adopt or to use some upcoming or new technologies during his project. A project manager should be able to adopt technology or any type of change quickly. So adaptability is also one of the skill a project managers should have. Technical survey, it is also related a bit with the adaptability, because in this technical survey they sometimes they are using traditional tools or traditional machineries, and during the project they come to know that there is some type of machine or some type of tools which help them to speed up the project time. So he should be flexible, or adaptability should be there, that he is using new technology. And also technology, this technical survey is uh, quite similar with adaptability. So he should be a such type of person who can adopt the change very easily in a positive manner. Reporting skill. As a project manager, always should have a technical writing skill. Same like that, he should always be in presenting the project status to the customer, especially. He always presents the project to the customer or to the internal departments. Internal departments are, maybe if he has some type of reporting skill, lack of reporting skills inside the company, maybe it will not affect a lot, but in big companies it affect. But when he will report to the customer, he should be act like a professional. So that's why reporting skill is also a basic skill needed for a project manager. Active listening. A leader or project manager is not a person who will always give the order. He should be an active listener also. He should listen to the customer. He should listen to the stakeholders. He should listen to his team members, his managers, or his clients, his subcons. An active listener can be a good project manager. Research skills. Research skill is something like digging up the new ways or new how he can fill the gaps, because he will be always watching the he will be doing analysis of his project progress. And if he have the research skills, while doing this analysis he will come out with the new ideas with which he can make his project more efficiently, increase the efficiency of the project, complete it before the time. So this type of things can be only happen if he have a research skills, and he'll always thinking about the new things or new ways to deliver his project. Interpersonal skills. He should be a confident person. Whenever you will be a project manager, you will be integrating with other departments, other stakeholders. So if you are a person with the interpersonal skills, you will be making a different teams working together. If you can't do this with these skills, then your project will never be successful or never be completed on the time, because you have to make different types of people or different type of teams work together. Project management methodology. So in methodology means he have ability to do different methods, and whatever sources he have, he should use those sources, and he should know how to use those sources. And we will study about this SCR, and others also in our upcoming lectures. Policy knowledge. To keep a project running smoothly, project manager must have an adequate grasp on policy knowledge, including health safety. If his team is working on some outdoor site, so there is always a department who is checking the quality or who is checking the safety of the workers. If there is some mishap, the first person responsible for this that accident or mishap is the project manager. So project manager should know all the policies of the project, all the policies of working in different environments, policies of a customer, policies of their own companies, because he should get assured that whoever working in should be working in a proper you can say in a proper manner or following the policies of companies or working. So till now you have seen a lot of skills that is needed for a project manager. you must be thinking that how we can be a project manager after reading this course, or maybe after one semester when we will graduate, how we will become the project manager. So becoming a project manager is also a complete process. A good project manager always pass through all this process or steps, then he have this 20, 30, 40, 50 or more skills, and he become a professional IT project manager. How it starts: whenever you will join an IT industry after your graduation, you will be as a part of a team, as a team member. You will be working in a team. Some specific task will be given to you and you will be doing, maybe repeatedly you will be doing that task. When you will be quite get grip on your task, then maybe you will be shift to another task. You will be given a different type of experience within a team. After some time, when you will get different experience of work in the team, if your performance is good, you will apply somewhere else or you will be promoted to the team lead. Then you will be leading or controlling the people which are doing the same task which you did in the past, so you can control them better because you already did that work. After some time, when you are expert in leading a group of 4 to 5 people or a team, then you will be promoted to the project control manager. A project control manager is someone who is dealing with more than 1, 2 or 3 teams. A number of teams are working and they are reporting to project control manager, and project control manager is dealing with all those teams. Because you already have a team leading experience, so now that experience will be more polished in a project control manager post. And after getting some experience from control manager, then you will be shifted or you will be promoted to the project manager. Because in a project manager is very, you can say, he is not dealing with the team members directly, he is not dealing with the team leaders too much. There will be slightly meetings with them, but he is not always dealing with the team leaders or team members. He's always dealing with the project control managers. Different teams are reporting to control manager, and there will be 4, 5, 6 or uh, more control managers. They will be reporting to the project manager, and a project manager is a person who have experience of control management, team leading and team member. So project manager, when he will start from team member till project manager, he will be building or polishing his this 20 most wanted and 30 40 skills. So it's a long process, but it's very interesting process. So today's lecture we study about the importance of this course, and from the next lecture we will start from our first chapter from the book, that is about the project or program management. And if you have any queries related to this, you can contact me on WhatsApp, and don't forget to mark your attendance from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Friday. Thank you for today's lecture.